Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So got something pretty special for this video. I made a drive up from Texas. So, my car here, I'm from Corpus Christi, Texas, drove up to Pennsylvania. So we're here Riverside and Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We just checked out Philadelphia a while ago across the river. But one of the great things about this car, in addition to all the, medical deliveries it's made and helped a bunch of people that way, is I have made 3 really good friends solely through the internet that we've never met otherwise, and it's all because of this car. So we've all been talking for the last 2 to 3 years, and we've been planning a meetup for a while, and finally made it happen. So really excited to be here with my friends, and so I'm gonna give you a quick little walk around of my car and then hand it off on down the line here. So all right, so my car, 2003, it's a 6.6. It's now the highest Honda V6, not just the Honda Accord, but now the highest Honda V6 in the world. I'm just a hair shy of 940,000. There you go, 939,720. So I'll hit 940 as I leave town to head home. So, original owner. My wife bought this car when we were dating, so we're the original owners of it. It's pretty fantastic condition for being 19 years old. Still cleans up really, really nice. No cracks in the dash or anything. It's got the little carbon fiber look to the trim in here. Put seat covers on the front, and then back seats hardly ever been sat in, but redid the headliner. But yeah, really, really clean. Got her all cleaned up for the photo shoot and the walk around and everything. And I'll be posting a 950,000 mile update here pretty shortly on it, where I'll do kind of an update about what's happened with my car recently. All right, got the engine all cleaned up for the photo shoot here. So, original engine, transmission was replaced at 320,000 miles. This second transmission now has about 700,000 miles on it. So, okay, so that's enough about mine. Let me hand it off to my friend Josh here to talk about his.
Hello YouTube, this is Josh. This is my 2014 Honda Accord, if you've been keeping track of the channel. Last year we met up in San Antonio, Texas, and I had a 2015 Honda Accord, but however that car was totaled thanks to a deer hit late October of last year. Got the insurance money from that, got a 2018 Honda Accord, and then due to a myriad of design flaws and concerns that I had for longevity, traded that car in for this 2014. Currently, it's original engine, original transmission. I did replace the alternator back in the spring because the bearing was starting to dry out and starting to squeal. I also had to replace the water pump, which you really can't see it on the video here, and I'm not going to put it up on jack stands or anything like that, because the water pump was ready to fall apart and fall from the vehicle and fail catastrophically. I also had to do the rear brake calipers because one of the parking brake mechanisms failed, and I come to find that out because my car was actually 100 feet down on a ramp at a loading dock when I parked it on a hill, so that was very concerning. But since that time, I have done a Marvel mystery oil treatment, which has got me down from 2 quarts down to about a quart to a quart and a half of oil per oil changes. Sometimes I will still do 2 quarts per oil change usage. I'm up to 10,000 mile oil change intervals right now. But overall, it's a pretty good car so far. I will say that this engine on this car is not as powerful as the ones from my 2015, but it's still a very solid running car. Come in here, take a look at the current mileage. Looking at right now at 177,738. Roughly doing about 3,000 to 4,000 miles a week as a pharmaceutical courier. Doing primarily pharmaceuticals, but also doing computer parts, surgical equipment, medical equipment, occasionally human organs for transplant and for research purposes, research educational purposes. But my 2015, I did want it back from auction back in January, but it is sitting in my garage awaiting its fate. Still trying to figure out what to do with that. So we'll see. Maybe the 2015 Honda Accord will live on in the 14 Accord on this chassis as the car ages, but you know, I'll keep you posted. I'll now turn it over to my friend Ashley with her 8th gen Accord.
Alright. Hi YouTube. I'm Ash and this is my 2010 Honda Accord LX. Not very much has been done with this car because I've only put about maybe 11,000 miles on her. So not very much, but I did install by myself, well with my dad, some splash guards back here. And I also DIY installed a spoiler using some 3M tape. So no drilling, just the tape, and it stays on. It's been on for a little over a year, so that's great. My interior is a bit messy right now, but she has about 78,900 miles as of time of filming. And I like to keep the headlights extra clean, so that's nice. And I haven't really had any issues or big repairs, really just maintenance, and everything has been good so far. So now I'll hand this over to Tim.
Alright, for our last car, I wanted to mention before I pass it off to Tim that he actually has his own blog. It's theopenroadahead.com. He goes all kinds of adventures in his Accord, gets a bunch of glamour shots out on the road with it, and has a bunch of cool stuff on there, so you should check that out, theopenroadahead.com. So here's my buddy Tim.
Thanks, Justin. So hi everyone, this is my 2012 Honda Accord EXL V6 Coupe, right now at 204,000 miles. It has been to 15 states, it's driven up a mountain, across a bay, on a beach. We've plowed through snowbanks and snow drifts. We've waded through deluges, been to all kinds of fun adventures, and it's holding up really well. So no complaints, no concerns. This has been a road warrior for me since I bought it in 2015. Try to keep it as clean as possible, and this remains the most fun to drive, economical vehicle I've ever owned. A couple repairs here and there, but aside from usual maintenance, it just keeps going and going. So thanks everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this special video. On behalf of all of us here, thanks for checking it out, and have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. Take care.